Right, good afternoon. Good afternoon now. How you guys doing? Um, Darius, aka D Hop, coming to you live, right? So give me a minute. I'm gonna let people jump on here. We're gonna talk about something very, very, very important, very informational. Make sure you're able to like and share. I want to make sure you guys can hear me loud and clear because this is going to be a very, very good video. Okay, very informational video, information you don't want to miss. So if you can hear me, like this video, make sure you share this video because this is going to be something I believe everybody probably needs to hear, right? I did title this, Why Does MLM Have a Bad Name? MLM does stand for multi-level marketing. So it has a bad name out there. You know, people put the name scams on it. They put pyramid schemes on it. They put those names on MLM, right? And a lot of times people have that, they put those titles on there because they're not informed, right? People throw shame and they throw bad things on things they don't understand, right? And I'm here to help people understand what it is. So people run away from that word MLM like it's a bad thing. And it's really, really not. And I'm here to shed some light on what it actually is, right? Is it a bad thing? I don't think it is, right? Does it require hustle? Yes. Does it require education? Yes. But that's no different than your regular 9 to 5, guys. But there is a big, big difference because a 9 to 5, they require so much to get a good paying 9 to 5. They require a lot of time on a 9 to 5. And those are things that you don't need on an MLM, right? You don't need degrees, right? You don't need to put in 40, 80 hours a week. You can, right? Because it's your baby. It's your business. It is up to you. And I think that's one of the things people shy away from MLM because it's all on them. They have nothing else to blame. It's just totally you, right? So there are some people out there that would like to get paid what they're actually worth, right? There's people out there that want to get paid what they're actually worth. And I'm here to tell you on a 9 to 5, and I am not a guy that's going to bash a 9 to 5. I'm not, because I have a 9 to 5. That's not something I do, right? But know this, right? Know this, right? The 9 to 5 is not geared for you to get wealthy, right? It's there to help you maintain, right? They can help you maintain your lifestyle. But if you're somebody like me that wants to further their lifestyle, they want to do some great things in life, guys, you got to supplement that, right? Yes, that means you got to work after you get off of work, right? You have to grind, but that is no different than your professional athlete. Today is Super Bowl Sunday. Every last one of those athletes that are preparing to play the NFL's championship game, being the Super Bowl, everybody that's in the NFL collectively anyways, right? Anybody that's in any type of professional sports or even college sports at this time, you have to have a crazy work ethic, a crazy mindset to be able to be that great. The great ones put in the work, right? The great ones put in the work. So why does and I hate that MLL has a bad name. I hate that because it's a phenomenal industry if you understand what it is and it's what you put in it, right? A lot of people don't put anything in it and say it didn't work. Well, it didn't work because you didn't put in it, right? You didn't grind on it, right? You put in 2 hours and you didn't make anything, and you said it don't work for me, right? Because people can clock into their jobs, tread water until it's time to go home, and then they go home and then receive a paycheck for that, right? You do a little bit of work. You think you're getting by. But let me understand. Let me explain something to you on a 9 to 5, right? Whatever you get paid, right? You could get paid $20 an hour, and I will guarantee you, the little bit of work, if you do a little bit of work, it actually, the return on that is more than the $20 an hour to the owner, right? If that makes sense. Think about that. Think about what you do on your job. And I can almost guarantee you it generates that business more than whatever your hourly rate. This is why they're able to pay you an hourly rate. And this is why the owners can buy all this other stuff and they're wealthy. Right? So just think, if you just shifted some of that, right, to your own type of business, just think how much more money you could make, right? Just think about that. That just makes sense. See, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, you guys know, if you know about me, if I always say, if you're afraid to hurt feelings, you can't tell the truth. Okay? If you're afraid to hurt feelings, you cannot tell the truth. So I'm gonna shed some truth on it. So I want to make sure you guys are liking and sharing this, because this is gonna be powerful. People need to hear this, right? People need to hear this. My opinion, people are lazy. In my humble opinion, people are just lazy, right? They don't want to do extra, but they want extra, right? They want the reward, but they don't want the risk. Right? They want the reward, they want the party, but they don't want the hustle, right? They want the recognition, but they don't want to put in the work to get the recognition. They want to skip that part and get to the recognition, right? If you want to skip the hustle, you might as well skip the result. Okay? If you want to skip the hustle, you might as well skip the result. Right? So in my opinion, people are lazy. This is why people clock in and they do the bare minimum at work. They don't do anything, and then they just wait for the time and they clock out and they go home. Right? That's what people are normal, and they wonder why they don't have extra in life. So I already know people are going to log up because they don't want to hear that. That's all right. I'm going to say it anyway. Right? People want to do the bare minimum, but get the extra. It does not happen that way, guys. It doesn't. It has never been that way. I don't know where that has come from, but somewhere in this country we have lost the hustle. We have lost the hustle, and I don't know where it went, but we need to get it back. Right? We need to get it back, and one of the easiest way to get it back is through MLM. So let's take away. I jotted down some things that I think people hate about MLM, right? I jotted some things. If you guys want to add more things, maybe it's something I'm missing, you're feel free to comment. And I can address whatever it is that you hate about MLM. Whatever you hate about MLM, drop it in the comment box. Let's have a grown conversation about it. Maybe you have a point, right? Maybe you have a valid point on why you don't like it. Maybe whatever it is, maybe you have a point. Let your voices be heard. I want to know. Okay, why do people hate MLM? Why does it have a bad name? Right? A lot of people have tried some type of MLM, and for whatever reason, it did not work for them. For whatever reason, I don't know what. Everybody has the different reasons. Either they couldn't get along with leadership or CEO, whatever it is. My comment to that is, if you tried it and it didn't work, I get it. Right? My first girlfriend didn't work either. That doesn't mean I stopped dating. Right? My first relationship did not work, but that does not mean I need to stop having relationships, if that makes sense. Right? Just because one didn't work don't mean none of them work. Right? Just because you and your significant other, your girlfriend and boyfriend, it did not work, that does not mean all boyfriends and girlfriends won't work for you. Right? So Do want to put that out there. So I dropped down some reasons. A lot of people, well, they hate MLM. What's going on, Steve? Level, what's happening, brother? They hate the upfront pay, right? MLMs mostly cost a startup fee. So people hate that. Like, I don't want to pay money to make money, right? I don't want to pay. I'm here to make money. I don't want to pay, right? I'm going to let that simmer for a little bit. Right? A lot of people don't want to pay for startup. Understand that, right? If you're trying to make money, a lot of people don't have money to invest to start something. Totally understand, right? I always say if money is the only thing that's holding you back, then that's a small thing, right? You can always get money back. You can always make money. You can always save money to get what you really want, right? That's not a big thing. If you don't have money, I get that. You can't give what you don't have. I get that. But the reason you don't have money should be the reason why we need to be looking at something else, right? What you don't change, you're choosing, okay? What you don't change, you're choosing, okay? So I've had jobs before in my life that you have to pay for the training before you start working there, right? If you don't believe me, they existed, right? You have to pay for the training. It's more of a commitment level. How committed are you to this craft? Okay, if you're committed to this craft and you think you want to do this, then you're going to pay for the training, right? Because once you pay for the training, then you're going to be more engaged, right? You're going to be more committed, okay? You're more apt to be a success. Right? I've had jobs that do that, right? Regular jobs, right? That made you pay for the training before you started. And they ask, how are you going to pay for it? Check or charge, right? Now, of course, yeah, there was a program that you can get your money back if you stay employed for 90 days and all that. You get your money back, all of that. So let me put that out there, right? So, but they made you pay up front. They made you pay up front, right? Facts. I'm not lying to you guys. That it's out there, right? It's out there. Real estate, right? Would anybody call real estate a scam? I certainly won't. I certainly won't. Because real estate's one of the industries out there that makes the most six figures. That makes the most six-figure people out there, right? They make the most income in real estate, right? A lot of the big tycoons are real estate tycoons, right? Anybody watch Shark Tank? Barbara that's on there is a real estate tycoon, right? It's not a scam. But to learn real estate, you have to pay for the training to get good. That's an upfront cost. That's before you even take the test to pass it. That's before you even get hooked up with a broker. You got to take the class and take the test. You have to pay up front. Insurance agents, right? Some insurance agents you have to pay for the training. You have to pay for the test. You have to pay for your license, right? MLM is just that industry. It's your commitment level. How committed are you to your success? How committed are you to your success? Can you invest into yourself? It's an investment. Guys, MLM is a business. You are going into business. What business can you get into and not pay a thing, right? Your owner invested, right? The owner of the business that you work for put money up, either him or their parents or grandparents, wherever they're at. But that business started with somebody putting money in to start it. Guys, you're the business. Put money into you. You're not investing in me. You're not investing in whatever the company is. You are investing in you. You are investing in you to give yourself a shot to go to where you want to be, right? A lot of people, they hate MLM because there's no guarantees, right? I don't have a guaranteed income. I don't know what I'm going to make. Guys, a 9-to-5 is not guaranteed. We saw that 4 years ago in 2020 when a lot of companies just shut down because of COVID. Guys, there is no guarantee. There is no guarantee. Now, they may say, hey, we're going to pay you $500 a week if you show up every day from work, right? That you may look at that as a guarantee. But if you go to work and they're going to pay you that money and you do nothing, guys, you're not going to have that job very long. I don't care what job it is. You clock in, you do nothing. How long is that going to last? There are no guarantees there, guys, right? There ain't no guarantees in the military, right? The military will kick you out. There are no guarantees, right? There are no guarantees, right? People, that goes around. People are just lazy, right? They don't want to do extra, right? They want to do the ordinary, but they want to be extraordinary, right? To be extraordinary, you have to put the extra on ordinary. That's how you get extraordinary, right? A lot of people want extraordinary life, but don't want to put the extra on their ordinary. It does not work. The math is not mathing, guys. The math is not mathing, right? Another reason a lot of people will say they hate MLM because they just don't have time, right? They don't have time. Now, time I get. Time is the most prized commodity that we have because you can't get it back. Once time is gone, it's gone, right? I don't have the time. I got to work 8 hours a day. When I leave work, I got to cook dinner for the family, right? I got to go see juniors baseball practice, soccer practice. I get it. You don't want to miss those things, right? You build this business. You build MLM so they can replace the thing that's taking the 8 hours out of your day. Think about that. People make time for things that they truly want. People make time for things they truly want. Everybody has the same 24 hours in a day, okay? I'm here to tell you, all of my mentors didn't start at the top, guys. My mentors, they started with 9 to 5s, right? My mentor started with 9 to 5s. So whatever it is, the top guys had 9 to 5s before they started their business. I'm going to go back to Shark Tank, Mr. Damon John, right? The CEO of FUBU, right? He worked at Red Lobster full time while designing FUBU, while setting up FUBU, right? When he started selling FUBU, then he kind of took a step back on Red Lobster until FUBU took off and it just totally eclipsed what he was making at Red Lobster. And now Damon John is one of the most successful sharks out there. You don't have to be great to start an MLM. You don't have to be great to start an MLM. Get started to be great, right? To be a CEO of a company, you have to be great. You have to be great. If you're going to start as a CEO in a company, you have to be great. A lot of people don't start as CEOs, though. They climb the corporate ladder, right? But that ladder comes tugging, right? We're going to talk about that ladder here in a second, right? So no time. And another big thing I get when people talk about MLM, and I'm going to take a squig on this. One of the big things I hear about an MLM, they use the word pyramid scheme, right? They use pyramid schemes. Guys, I'm going to show you something. You stay right there. Let's go over something real quick. All right, we're going to talk about something like this right now, okay? People use pyramid scheme, right? They use the pyramid scheme as a word of scam, right? I got a synonym for scam. It's still confused about money, right? Still confused about money. So everybody's like, oh, it's a pyramid scheme. It's a pyramid scheme. It's a pyramid scheme, right? Guys, people are confused about the difference. People are confused about the difference. So we're gonna go over something. I got a presentation. Please, I'm not an artist. I'm not a professional digital programmer or anything like that. This is something that I put together in about 30 minutes, right? Something I put together in about 30 minutes. So please bear with me. My circles are off and everything like that, but it still could give the point. So just bear with me. I'm going to put that disclaimer out there. I'm just a normal guy from North Carolina, right? Not a digital programmer or anything like that. So we're going to go over the MLM model, right? So the MLM model starts with you. You invest in yourself. You start a business or whatever company it is, you start a business. The way most MLM works is you refer people to your business, right? Friends, family, whatever, right? You refer them to your business, right? Like-minded individuals, or maybe they just, you're ride and die, and we're just going to build this together, right? You refer, right? So the whole goal is to have your people you refer their people, right? So the R stands for referral, refer, right? So all the same. So they start referring their people, right? You get the gist, right? And then those referrals refer people, you get the gist. You get the money. This is what people consider a pyramid scheme, because the person at the top is making all the money. That is not true. Okay? That is not true. In this model, yes, you are on top of this structure. The goal is to get everyone on top of their own structure so they all make money, right? Everybody's making money here. Everybody's making money. If you're referring somebody, you're making money at MLM, right? Everybody's making money, right? Everybody has a chance to get to the top of their structure, right? And the beautiful thing about MLM is the person at the top is going to help the person on the bottom. Truly, because the way the model is set up is because the person on the bottom can make the same amount of money on top, right? They can do that, right? The person on top will always help the person on the bottom, because when the person on the bottom makes more money, the more person on the top makes more money. Simple concept, guys. That's just a simple concept. Does that work at your job? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the corporate model. Corporate model starts with the CEO, the owner, right? You have your top leaders, top managers, vice presidents, whatever they call them in your company. You have your top managers, right? This could be whatever, VPs, whatever. Then you have your mid-level managers, right? Your mid-level managers. Then you got everybody else, and you fall in somewhere in this line. Maybe you're in the middle. I don't know. I don't know where you're at in your company, right? You may be just a bottom line employee. You may be a mid-manager. You may be a top-level manager. You may be the CEO. So you can say you got people under you already. I get it. But the CEO still makes all the money. Here's the difference. This CEO will never let this bottom person, will never help this bottom person become CEO. Why? Because there's only one CEO, guys. If this bottom person becomes CEO, that means this CEO is out. He's either fired, he's either retired, died, whatever. You have to remove all these people to get here. Everybody here is going to stop this person from leapfrogging them here. They fight up this corporate ladder. They fight. They're not going to help you get to this level because everybody here wants to be at this level. Right? Let's go back. No one's fighting to get to this level. Everybody's helping you get to this level. The quicker you get to this level, the more money you're going to make. That's the difference. The corporate people are going to keep you down, right? They're not going to pay you what you're worth. They're going to pay you what they want to pay you. Guys, that's your difference. That's your true pyramid. As you can see, there's a lot of similarities and there's a lot of differences between an MLM and a corporate structure. If you don't believe me, look into your company. Who is your company's owner? Who is your company's CEO? Right? Who's under that person? Who's next in charge after that person? Who's the VPs? Who are the COOs? Who are the CFOs? CMO. And who's under them? And then who's under them? And then where do you fall in that line? You can write it down on paper. I promise you, if you write it in the lineage, it's going to be the same thing. Maybe a little bigger, but it's going to be the same thing. Another reason I just can't get people to join, right? I just can't get people to join. I'm not a person that can sell. I'm not a person that can do videos, none of that. I'm an introvert, this and that. Guys, I'm here to tell you something. I am an introvert. Yes, I do videos. This is something I had to learn. This is something I had to teach myself. This is something I had to get more comfortable with on doing video. I get programs and things to have, like this program I'm on now, to help me stream 3 different platforms at the same time. I am streaming on 3 different platforms at the same time right now. It's not that you can't do it. It's what are you are you trying to do in life, right? What are you willing to do? What are you willing to do? That's the focus. What are you willing to do? How bad do you want it? Right? If you want it bad enough, you will step outside your comfort zone. You must step outside your comfort zone, because in your comfort zone, nothing great grows there. Your comfort zone is where you will be broke at. Your comfort zone, you will never grow there. You got to step outside your comfort zone if you're trying to grow, right? You got to step outside your comfort zone. A bird does not know it can fly until it jumps out of the nest. Got to leave the comfort zone, right? So people don't want to join me, right? I get it. You got to understand this. Some will, some won't. So what? Who's next? Some will join you. Some won't join you. But so what? There is somebody always wanting an opportunity. Give it to them. It is your duty to give it to them. If you want to be great, but you don't have to be great to get started. Get started to be great. Right? Guys, people pray, hope, and wish their jobs to be what MLM actually is. Right? If you're tired of the discrimination at work, this person got promoted to me because whatever. Right? This person gets this because they're female or because they're male. They treat me different because I'm female or because I'm male, because I'm black, because I'm white. Whatever the discrimination is that's in your 9 to 5, it does not exist in MLM. The only thing that matters is who is hustling. Result is the only thing that matters. Right? Result is what matters. What you put into it is what matters. All the other corporate stuff that you have going on does not exist. People pray and hope their jobs to be what MLM is. But people don't know because they see that word MLM, they associate scam. Scam is still confused about money. I promise you, I can introduce you to someone who's in the exact same spot you are right now and took it and ran and became successful with it. My top mentor was a sanitation worker in Miami, cleaning the beaches. And now he's a multi-millionaire, the top guy in that industry. It ain't because he landed there, guys. He wanted better. He wanted better for his family. And by golly me, he has done it. Right? We all can too. So it's all about, who are you following? Who are you listening to? And the people you're listening to, do they have the type of life and lifestyle that you want? If they don't, then you do not need to listen to them. I'm not saying this to listen to me, right? I do okay. I do well. Listen to my mentor. And I can introduce you to him. If you invest in yourself, if you believe in yourself, we'll help you to get there. I'm here to tell you, MLM is not perfect by any means. I am not telling you MLM is perfect. It is not perfect. It is just better. MLM is not perfect. It is just better. It's a better way to live. It's a better way to earn. It's just a better way, period. Guys, I hope you like and share this video. If anybody has any questions for me, inbox me. Get a hold of me the way you guys know how to get a hold of me, right? If you're coming across this video, you came across it somehow, okay? Make sure you like and share the video. If you're on YouTube, make sure you comment below, right? You know, if you're on Facebook, comment below. You have Instagram, comment below. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm good. I'm up for discussion, right? I do these videos from the mind of Darius, right? A lot of people are confused about a lot of things in life, and I'm here to shed light on them. That's what I do. Anybody looking to supplement their income, want to make a little bit of more income, do something great in life to help others, guys, you need to inbox me. I got a tremendous opportunity for you. I'm giving you an opportunity to work with the top guy in the industry. We're going to make so many big moves here, not just in North Carolina, but the whole East Coast and the whole country. We're going to make a lot of big moves. Okay. Give you a little history about myself. Yes, I have ran a 6-figure business before. Now I'm going to eclipse that. Now my goal is to have help multiple people run a 6-figure business. That's my goal. Are you going to be one of them? If you want to be one of them, inbox me. I'll be more than glad to help you, get you all the information that you need so you can make a sound decision to know that this is where you need to be. If anybody has any info for me, you let me know. Make sure you like and share this video. I appreciate you guys for sticking with me. I'm going to do a video just for my group here in just a little bit because I got some things I want to say to the people that are in my close group. But if you're not in that group, you need to get in that group because I offer and I share things to that group that I don't share to anybody else. So they get the exclusive things. So guys, have a phenomenal day. Guys, it is Super Bowl Sunday. Who are you going for? Why? My hat's off. I'm going to salute Christian McCaffrey from the Carolina Panthers is now on the 49ers. Steve Wilkes, that is now on the 49ers. I believe Sam Darnold's on the 49ers, guys. You were just on the Panthers last year, and now you're playing the Super Bowl. I hope you guys get that chip. Also on the Kansas City side, shout out to family man Josh Williams on the Kansas City Chiefs. Go get that other ring, boy. Mahomes, you know the big guys, Mahomes and all that, guys. I hope for a good game. Usher, bring it, boy. Around halftime, I can't wait to see Usher. Guys, this is going to be a phenomenal game. I hope you guys enjoy it. But before the game, if you want information, becoming a part of my team, you inbox me, get a hold of me. I'll be glad to send you some information. Guys, have a phenomenal day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.